Okay, just a little video today. I'm just trying something since I ain't posted nothing in a long time. It's a Langstroth beehive that I made myself. Cut it out of an old bookshelf, probably as old as I am, and I went ahead and sanded it inside in case there was contamination on it. I'm going to attempt to put the thing together after I got it done. Just used a router to route the grooves out where the hive sits, or the frame sit. I know it's pretty boring video, but gotta try somewhere, start somewhere. Of course, my glue dried out overnight. I've tried bees in the past and ain't had no luck with them. For whatever reason, they keep getting dying. I don't know. I actually think one of the neighbors is poisoning them, but they may not be. The reason why I said that is if they watch my videos, I'll know, because they'll start complaining about what I said. And I'm just using a very small amount of glue so it don't bleed into the hive inside. I already pre-drilled my holes, but I didn't bother to record cutting everything. Didn't see no need in it, and I just actually went online and pulled up the pattern and printed that off. That's what I'm using. I'm using some 2-inch outdoor wood screws. You can probably use whatever you want, but this is what I happen to have on hand, so that's what I'm using. What that is doing is actually trying to pop out on the inside, and obviously that's not a good thing. I'm going to have to re-drill the pilot hole at a little bit of an angle to get it where I want it. Probably wouldn't hurt nothing in there, I just don't like it. Get it where I want it in a minute. Obviously, it ain't going to be perfect, but I don't think the honeybees are going to complain too much. Hopefully everything goes the way I want it to. I'll be making some more videos. You can't see this side, but obviously it's the same process, nothing to it. Couple started top and bottom. Throw it on the floor. Like I say, this wood ain't perfect. By no means, but it's free. There's that side complete. I'm just going to flip around and do the other side. Same process. This old bookshelf was in the house I grew up in. Dad passed away back in April, so we're trying to get everything out of the house and get it sold. Don't really want to sell it, but I can't afford to keep it. Got to put it in the right way, bruised the inside, obviously. Like I say, I ain't trying to do no professional job. Just try to do what I can do. This one, it's actually white pine, but I'm thinking about going with Eastern red cedar and see how it holds up. They claim it's better wood and it'll last a lot longer. According to the internet, it should last around 20 years if you use Western red cedar. I haven't worried about squaring it up yet. I'm going to try to do that when I put the bottom on it. Is it going to be perfect? This wood's so old, it's drawed and twisted, all kind of different directions. That's what I'm dealing with over here right now. This board's drawed out pretty bad. Probably can't see it. Just pulling it in the best I can. Honeybees ain't too picky as long as they got some place to put their honey. Now these strips here are the divider, or gives you space in between your baseboard and the bottom board, your bottom board and your hive. Just like this, again, no big deal. Find my glue. Now I honestly don't know if the glue is necessary or not. I've always used it. I've built a few in the past, but it's been several years ago. The reason why I'm attaching these is because my screws ain't long enough to reach all the way through the bottom board and this at the same time, so I'll put them on ahead of time. I'm lining it up to the outside. That will split a little bit on me, but I don't think it's going to hurt nothing, but I'll still just move over and drill me another pilot hole over here. It should be just fine. Obviously, if I was making furniture or something for people, it wouldn't do it this way, but trying to use a very small amount of glue to keep it from squeezing out in the inside of the hive too much. Don't know if it makes any difference. I'm just trying to keep it out of there. Obviously nail the thing together if you wanted to. I just prefer screws. And I don't think it matters the brand of your glue you use, just make sure you use a glue ranger for the outdoors, which is what this is. Type Bond 2 is what I'm using. That's simply because of what the store had. Again, I don't think the brand of glue makes that much difference. honeybees, like I said, I try to keep them, like to keep them, love the honey, but they're getting scarce without people out there. Keeping bees, we're gonna lose them all. And when we do, the environment's gonna be in bad shape. A lot of people don't like bees, don't like honeybees. They don't understand what they actually do. Now, I went ahead and made the baseboard ahead of time. Again, it's the way I had to do it. I had to glue two pieces together, and I'll show you here in just a second the way I assemble it. Many different ways, but you see the two boards right there is the seam. And that's the way I put mine together. Like I say, you can do it however you want to. Hopefully my measurements is correct. Very, very close for once. Now I'm going to check it and see if it's anywhere near a square. And it's almost square. Looks like I cut these pieces out here just a tad too long, but that's not going to hurt. I'm just going to stick me a couple of screws in it right there to hold it in place while I drill on the holes. I welcome any and all advice, comments, because I have had a lot of trouble in the past keeping them alive. I think I'll throw 4 screws across the back. Should be plenty. Obviously, if you're picking them up with honey in them, hey, it's a lot of weight in these things. Don't know exactly how much a hive full of honey weighs, but it's heavy. Now, when I cut my boards, I did cut them a 1/16 bigger than what the pattern called for, because it's a lot easier to make things shorter than it is longer for sure. I'll try to share everything I learn with you as I learn it. Let's see. I actually need to pull that over, but I'm not sure how to do it. I think it'll be okay. Ain't nothing a little bit of belt sander won't take care of if you decide you need to fix it. Which I most likely will. Says I'm too picky on stuff. And there's the simple base. Sticking through right there. I'll take the grinder and knock them back and it'll be good to go. There that is assembled. Now, move on to the lid, which is actually a simple thing. I'm not going to worry about it on camera. Show you how it goes. Let's see, yeah, that's my inside. Just simple as this here. Get my right pieces in the right places in a minute. And again, I may have cut them too long, but we ain't gonna worry about that. You can always shorten them. They actually go on the outside to maintain your proper inside. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to simply use glue and screws and put that together. Obviously, I ain't no expert at anything. I just do what I do to get by. And there it is assembled. See the grooves a little better. But what I got in mind, these lids, they really need some kind of weather protection. If you can see it here, I'm gonna try to get some aluminum flash and then just use that. That should work just as good as anything. But if you like it, please like, subscribe, and comment, and ask any questions or leave any constructive questions or comments. Thanks. Catch you next time.